Thomas and friends, making tracks to great destinations. The island of Sodor is surrounded by beautiful blue sea. It has fields of green and sandy yellow beaches. There are rivers, streams, and lots of trees where the birds sing. There are windmills, a coal plant, and docks where visitors to the island arrive. The island is also home to many railway lines. Who's that, puffing down the track? It's Thomas! Hello, Thomas. Oh, hello everybody. Welcome to the island of Sodor. Thomas and the Tuba. It was a beautiful summer on the island of Sodor, and the engines were getting ready for a special occasion. It was Lady Hat's birthday, and she had told Sir Topham Hatt to make it very special just for her. So Sir Topham Hatt set up a circus right outside of Maithwaite Station on Thomas's branch line, but Lady Hat thought something was missing. "You know what this party needs?" asked Lady Hat. "What is it, my dear?" "We need a brass band. They can play some music to liven up the party a little bit." "Alright, I'll get one of my engines to fetch them." At the yards, Thomas, James, and Gordon were waiting for their jobs when Sir Topham Hatt arrived in his car. "Thomas," said Sir Topham Hatt, "I'd like you to pick up the brass band. They're waiting at Knapford Station for you." Thomas was pleased. "Yes, sir," he cried. But James and Gordon were cross. They wanted to be the ones to pick up the brass band. Thomas buffered up to Annie and Clarabelle, then chuffed off cheerfully to Knapford. Thomas looked at the brass band. There was a person with the trumpet, a person with a trombone, a person with cymbals, and one with a tuba. Thomas thought the band looked very special indeed, and he waited as they all boarded into Annie. Thomas puffed into Maithwaite and all was well, but what happened next surprised him. When they all got out, the tuba man threw his tuba right on the station platform. He was cross. "Huh, I don't want to play in this band anymore." "But why?" questioned one of the band members. "You know why. It's always trombone this, trumpet that, percussion that. I'm tired of being underappreciated. I'm gonna go look for a new job. Goodbye." He walked angrily to Bertie, who was waiting in the parking lot, and was on his way back to Knapford. But the band members nor Thomas knew this. They thought he was leaving the island. "We don't have enough time to get another tuba player," a band member said to Thomas. "Can you please go get him?" "I'll do what I can," Thomas promised. Thomas bucketed down the line as fast as he could to catch up to Bertie. But when he got to a difficult part of the line, Annie and Clarabelle told him to slow down, but he didn't. And they started to rattle and rock. "Slow down," Clarabelle shouted. "Yes, slow down and take care." Thomas slowed down, but it made him worry more than ever. Now I'm sure to miss him, he sighed. He's sure to be all the way at the mainland now. And he puffed slowly along to get to Brendam Docks. As Thomas raced into the docks, he heard a boat horn. Oh dear, said Thomas. He's already left. I've let the band members down. Then he looked up at Cranky. Cranky, Thomas yelled. Cranky turned slowly over. What do you want, Thomas? Cranky cranked. Can you look over and tell me where the Tuba man went? Asked Thomas politely. I'm too busy, came the blunt reply. Please? He said hopefully. Cranky sighed. Alright, I guess I can. There he is, and Henry. He seems to be going to Knapford Station? Thomas perked up. I can catch up to Henry, he thought. Then, maybe I can convince the Tuba man to come back to the band. So Thomas raced off once more to catch up to Henry and the Tuba man. Thomas was catching up behind Henry. Henry wasn't slowing down, and neither was Thomas. At last, Henry slowed down to stop at Knapford Station, and Thomas drove up alongside him. Stop, Henry. Henry was puzzled. What is it, Thomas? He asked as he slowed to a halt. And Thomas panted up alongside. Henry. But before he could say anything else, the Tuba man stepped outside of the coaches, walked up the platform, and into the MC Bun. Thomas was confused. Hello, what are you here for? I want to apply for a job here, please. There aren't much spots open, but... Oh, we could use you as the music attendant. Seeing as you're the only one here, well, you're hired. The Tuba man was shocked. He didn't think it would be that easy to apply for a job. The Tuba man played a song over the speakers. But instead of bringing people to the MC Bun, it drove people away. No, you're doing the opposite of what you're supposed to be doing. You're supposed to play a song that makes people want to come here. You know what? You're fired! And she angrily shut the music off. Now the Tuba man was sad. He didn't know what to do. He walked over to Henry and Thomas. What's wrong, sir? Asked Henry. The Tuba man decided to tell them the truth. I played in a band for too long. That's all I know how to do. You saw what happened. Playing music is my passion. I want to go back to the band members, but I don't think they'll let me back in. I'm sure they'll let you back in, said Henry. Yeah, said Thomas. It's not like us engines haven't said anything we regretted later. They will forgive you. You were the only one who was mad. Thank you, he said. Now why don't you say we get the show on the rails? He laughed. Thomas arrived at Maythwaite Station. The band members were happy to see that the Tuba man came back. He said sorry and the band members accepted his apology. It was a wonderful party. Everyone enjoyed the fairground games and the music. The Tuba man was in the front row. Both Lady Hat and the engines agreed that it was one of the best birthday parties they had ever celebrated.
Cheeky one.